Well, this Black History Month, we look back 67 years when a dozen black students were finally able to walk to their local school instead of taking a bus some 20 miles to another town to attend a black school. Brown versus the Board of Education opened the door for these students, but the welcome mat was never rolled out. I recently spoke with Ann Boyce, a member of the Clinton 12.
Exciting, anxious. Yeah.
Ann Boyce describes the day she and 11 other students walked their way into history.
Very anxious because we didn't know how we were going to be received. We were thinking about that a lot, how the kids were going to treat us on that first day.
I sat down with the author and grandmother of the late actor Ann Boyce to talk about the historic day. It was August 1956 when the 12 black students would enter a white school in Clinton, Tennessee. Integrating Clinton High School, they would soon be known as the Clinton 12, trailblazers following the ruling on Brown versus the Board of Education.
It is the opinion of this court that desegregation.
She says that first day was rather quiet.
It was kind of like when you go to a new school, people kind of check you out. And I think the anxiousness was the same thing. We hadn't been there before. We didn't know what things were going to be like. But no, we weren't afraid, not on that first day.
She says each one of them was separated into a different class.
All eyes definitely were on me. And I'm sure my classmates felt the same way.
She describes a mixed reaction from the white students.
Some people were looking at you like, okay, this is okay. And others were looking at you like, I don't want her to be here.
By the second day, the mood had certainly changed. She explained it all during an interview back then.
Monday morning, when we started school, there were only a few people around, and I thought maybe, well, they just here to be curious and they wanted to see us come in, and that they would leave later. But then on the next day, when more people came, and a young boy started walking with signs, I began to wonder and think, well, maybe they're not going to accept us like I thought they were. And on Wednesday morning, I almost cried to go back home because there were so many people. And they looked so mean. They looked like they just wanted to grab us and throw us out. They didn't want us at all. I could just see their hate in their hearts.
There was a guy who came to town who began to go around to houses and call people and say things like, you don't want your kids going to school with these N-word.
The walk to school was different.
And people had started to gather, and those people yelled dirty words at us and threw things at us. It started to get creepy and scary.
The torment didn't stay outside. It followed them into the school.
When we got inside the school, most of the children were very nice to us. And then there were some, you could tell that they didn't want us there. They really showed it in a big way. They put signs on lockers and told us to get out, and they threw paper at us, and they shoved us in the halls, and they threw chalk at us, and said all sorts of nasty things. And it just made me feel bad, and I couldn't concentrate at all on my lessons.
Soon the violence spread through the town, and the governor was forced to call in the National Guard. In the midst of all of the anger and fear and everything that was happening, do you remember any kind people? Were there kind people that seemed to welcome you and embrace you?
Yes, there was one in particular. She was a teacher. Her name was Mrs. Anderson.
She says most of the white students were just too afraid.
Those who tried to be kind to us were fearful, and they backed off.
Of the Clinton 12, only 2 graduated from there.
Yes.
When you look back now, do you wish you had stayed, or are you glad you left?
I always wish I'd stayed. I never wanted to leave. When I was 15, and my mother said, we're going. And what my mother said, we did.
Boyce and her family moved to California. It was captured by a news crew who spoke with her father.
We're not leaving here with hatred in our hearts against anyone, even those who was against us. We do not hate those people because we realize
that those people were just misled.
I did not want to leave. I did not want to leave my friends. And once I knew how important it was, I wanted to finish what we were doing.
A year later, a bomb exploded at Clinton High School.
Right now, I'm standing in front of Clinton High School in Clinton, Tennessee. Last night was rocked by a bomb blast.
Boyce has written a book about the experience. She did a special with her grandson, and there is a museum with statues of the Clinton 12.
My goal is to continue to tell the story for as long as I can. I want young people to know about sticking to your guns, so to speak. Don't be fearful. Walk the path that you have to sometimes in order to get the right things done.
As for the two Clinton 12 students who graduated, they were Bobby Kane, who graduated in 1957, and Gail Ann Epps in 1958.